that did he committed suicide right on social media. That shouldn't be that's a no-go. But we can't help him now, but we can help you. So if you're watching this, make sure that you share it with a veteran, share it with a friend, okay?
Bring in a friend.
We even got the FM transmitter out there because this is an important interview.
Yeah, we're broadcasting on FM tonight.
89.1 if you're in the Lakewood area, okay? If you're not in the Lakewood area and you can't bring it up,
get here.
Talk to Alexa. She's the only girl that will talk to you, okay? So make sure that you tune in. Really important show tonight.
It is.
And then, of course, the What Does segment.
Are we still talking to Amanda?
No, that's going to be for the ugly truth.
Oh, okay.
The What Does segment, me and Rob don't even know. We're going to pull something out of her butt because that's how we do it here, right? Now.
We call it show prep.
Show prep, yeah, exactly. Now, the ugly truth, that's what we're going to do, talk to Amanda about.
Looking forward to
and
this.
What is she going to talk to us about,
She's
Rob?
About our upcoming event in honor of Veterans Day and how we're going to celebrate Veterans Day and how you can be a big part of it. We're looking to have you participate with us for Veterans Day, November 11th.
You know, I'm very
Tall?
I ain't tall at all. I
Smelly?
can't wait to see how many viewers that we're going to have because there's a lot of controversy with sporting events and stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
Football starts tonight. Which are you going to be? Are you going to be watching sports? Or are you going to be... Now, the good thing is our team, they don't play until like 8 o'clock tonight.
So we...
So the podcast might be a little late.
For it.
Right? So, but anyways... And then our tribute to the truth is Ronnie McNutt. You'll know who he is when you look it up. All right, just
and
something that we do. Yeah. So whatever you do, check in with us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Denver
Mountain
time.
Standard Time, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. And I got Rob a surprise, and maybe Rob might talk about that
Probably
to the
shock
show
collar
tonight. No. So whatever you do, stay with us. Don't go away. Right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's coming.
Be there or be square. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time, and it is Monday Night Live. And guess what? We are broadcasting from Satan's Playground. Holy crap.
It's warm in here. Those lights are hot.
Usually we have 3 lights, and we've narrowed it down to 1. So if you see like little pigments, like right now you see behind
Those are
Rob,
heat waves. Those are awesome. We have heat waves.
Heat waves. There's a reason for that. We turned down some of the lights. It's hot.
Yes, it is.
It is hot. All right, so hey, check this out. We got a great show planned for you. One of the segments, we have no freaking clue what we're gonna do, but me and Rob, we're gonna pull something out of our butt because we're good at that.
You don't want that. It'll smell bad.
Interview of the week.
I've been waiting for this one.
Da-da!
The Cohen Foundation.
There we go.
I can't wait. I'm so excited about talking to these folks.
Yes, and the reason why we started with these folks this month is because, as everybody should already know, it is Suicide Awareness Month, PTSD Awareness Month. I don't know what you want to say, but hey, look, we're not going to mention names, but we will say earlier this week there was a soldier that he committed suicide right on social media. That shouldn't be that's a no-go, but we can't help him now, but we can help you. So if you're watching this, make sure that you share it with a veteran, share
Yeah.
it with a friend, okay?
Bring in a friend.
We even got the FM transmitter out there because this is an important interview.
Yeah, we're broadcasting on FM tonight.
89.1 if you're in the Lakewood area, okay? If you're not in the Lakewood area and you can't bring it up,
Get here.
talk to Alexa. She's the only girl that will talk to you, okay? So make sure that you tune in. Really important show tonight.
It is.
And then, of course, the What The segment.
Are we still talking to Amanda?
No, that's going to be for the ugly truth.
Oh, okay.
The What The segment, me and Rob don't even know. We're going to pull something out of her butt because that's how we do it here, right? Now,
We call it show prep.
show prep. Yeah, exactly. Now, the ugly truth.
There is a place very far from this world, and the only way you can get there is through music. Remember, only music can set you free and fill you with energy to life. Be prepared for a new music transformation. And in a moment, you will be transported to this place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Listen to the HTrain show.
We want to remind our listeners that the opinions of our show does not necessarily reflect the opinions of MBR. Please keep in mind this is entertainment for the listener with a sense of humor.
Today's show is brought to you by Tee It Up for the Troops. Divots can be replaced. Freedom cannot. Portions of this program may not be suitable for those under the age of 18. Parental guidance is suggested, but not mandatory.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
I don't care if it sounds crazy and has a brain injury. He is funny as
We're definitely in support of those that serve.
Rock has 2 words of advice for you. Simply put, get ready.
There's a lot of nonprofit organizations out there.
I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Business to make dreams come true.
The HTrain show.
HTrain show.
On your butt.
Ladies and gentlemen, broadcasting from the Colorado Media School, and today we're officially calling it Satan's Playground.
Oh my God, it's so hot in here.
It is. You know how hot it is? We have a camera, and it gave up on us. We're trying to.
Isn't that it right there?
We're trying to get this back online.
That is awesome.
There we go.
Holy crap, I look amazing.
We even turned. So we have 3 lights. We turned off 3 lights, and we only have 1 light, and it's still hot in here.
As you can tell, the air conditioning is... So, it's not as hot as those wildfires are out on
No,
the
it
East Coast.
isn't.
Good Lord. Hey, for you firefighters and whatnot, if you're listening in, thanks for listening in, and thanks for what you guys are doing. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and yep, and
Your job is dangerous, and we appreciate everything you're doing. The lives you're saving, the property you're saving, we appreciate everything that you guys are doing.
most definitely, and
Are you not going to wear your cool glasses through the whole show?
well, I can't. So check this out. I got with this company. They're like sponsoring the whole thing, and they know that I ride a motorcycle.
If
and,
you're riding down the street wearing those at night.
and I ride this. Oh, hold on. I gotta look at this. I
It's
look
better
like
in the dark.
I look like Tron.
which is pretty awesome as far as I'm concerned because I love that movie.
But I guarantee you, when you're riding down the highway with these,
is it hard to see through?
Sick glasses? No, it would be a little bit like cleaner if all this stuff wasn't on there.
Those are pretty sweet, dude. I like them.
I like my original light wire glasses. You know that I was wearing the big blue ones.
I don't remember, but go ahead.
Well, I like those, but the only difference between that and this is the light, instead of it being blue, it's orange, and those are clear.
So
and
you know what's making a comeback?
Very clear.
That I had no idea was a thing.
What?
You know those glasses that Randy Macho Man Savage wore?
Yes.
Those are making a huge comeback.
I can believe it.
The ride that I was on like 2 weeks ago,
yeah,
my son bought 3 pair of those things. A set for his girlfriend and 2 sets for himself. I can't believe those are making a comeback, which is kind of awesome. I mean, you know.
Right.
Who doesn't love Macho Man?
And, you know, while you're
did you hit yourself in the
yeah,
face?
pretty much. While you're talking.
Are you all right?
Yeah, while you're talking, I'm going to find out. So.
What?
What reason?
Uh-oh.
It seems that the
FCC found us and kicked us off the air.
No, it's the video.
Uh-oh.
I think that so the video's going to be lagging.
Look at that picture. That was awesome. The picture of him as he's fixing it was
the video's going to be lagging because
it's live on Facebook, that picture.
The video's going to be lagging.
Okay.
Because it's so hot in here.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's the reason why our camera stopped.
Oh, it overheated.
Yeah. So, and there's
I do
not
that
really.
I do that to cameras all the time.
Yeah.
It happens. Yep. You'd think I'd get used to it, but here we are.
Well, I'm just telling you, there's not a whole lot that I can do, Rob.
You've got a lovely sheen going on that bald head of yours right now.
Yes, I do. Talk about turtle walks.
You should powder it.
Oh, we've got some. We got some comments here. NFL can Liga me Blues. Yeah, I can't pronounce that, but I'm pretty sure that's not French.
No, I think it's someone's last name, Ligma Balls. Yeah, you're right though. Yes, yeah, definitely Ligma Balls. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, whoever you are, Mr. Ligma Balls, we're glad you're listening, and thanks for the show. Hey, so if we haven't told you guys already,
yes,
we are broadcasting live, I said,
from Satan's Playground.
From Satan's Playground on the far east side of the Colorado Media School. Thanks for your support, folks. In colorful Colorado, it's another episode of the HTrain Show. We're here. Our only mission is to show veterans and all our men and women in uniform all over the world there are more programs out there beyond the VA. My name is Rob.
And my name is HTrain. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah. Good times.
Lots
Good
of
times.
Fun. That was a hell of a weekend we had,
As I wipe off the sweat off my brow.
That's what we do for you folks. It was a hell of a weekend, wasn't it? We had a good time.
Yes, it was. I enjoyed it. I like doing the Saturday
live broadcasting.
Nice and chill, especially when it's an MBR remote and it's not a show remote.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Well,
better.
Moon just kills it. She does very well at live broadcasts and good music selection. She keeps the party rolling. And then was it EJ we had come in at the 1 hour mark?
Yeah, and he did his.
That dude comes up with some of the most obscure music I've ever heard.
The 80s
but it's
rock show.
Always good stuff.
I love his show. And EJ has his new 90s rock show.
He comes up with the most obscure stuff. I absolutely love it. Luke Johnson, you guys are so hot. Yes. Yes, we know. We're completely aware.
Literally hot.
We hear that all the time.
So I'm our
what?
producer sent us a message.
It's got to be a good one. She's like, "Hey, I love you guys."
It might be like the video's lagging or whatever, but I'll have to.
You can't read her messages.
The
computer's overheating.
Yeah,
it's lugging.
Hey, Amanda, if you're listening, it is lagging because Everything is on fire in here. Everything. It is hot. It is hot.
HAWT?
Yeah. I think the only thing that's not lagging is the phone app. It's blurry and it's lagging because it's really hot. Amanda.
She sent those messages 37 minutes ago, and we're just now, or they're from last week.
Oh, my.
Keeps
He's freezing.
You should get with the dude Ligma Balls and ask him about it because he's got the same opinion, whoever he is. And we appreciate wherever you're listening from, Mr.
Oh,
Ligma
man.
Balls.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But, hey, that's okay because guess what? The podcast
is
going
to
to
be
amazing.
awesome. What's going to happen is this computer is going to fry before the end of this 2-hour show. There will not be a podcast. Our sponsors are going to be super pissed off. That's okay. That's okay because they know.
But what I will do is I'm gonna cut out some of these windows to see if
close the 97 tabs you have open. I don't know how you live your life like that.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you,
dude,
it's good. It's good times, man.
If I have more than one tab open, it like makes me uncomfortable. I don't know how people like my wife. She'll have like no joke 97 tabs open on her laptop, and I'm like, how do you live your life? Like, what is it like up there? How do you live your life like this? I don't understand. I can't do this.
Well, you know, the fascinating part about this is, like, I'm good here with 2 screens. My wife at her job in the ER at the hospital, she has 4 screens.
Oh, I'd start seizing.
And I'm like, wow. Now, she loves that.
And you are not being honest with our listening audience. You have, by my count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens available to you.
Yeah, that's true.
That you can
that's
work
true.
with.
Well, you know, this, what I'm talking about, is
I'm not saying you use them all. And you have
computer.
multiple tabs open on some of these screens. I'm counting 4 tabs on there, 4 tabs on here. I don't know how you do this, dude. And you can know what they all do. That's why Jen was freaking out 2 weeks ago. She was like, what is all this? I don't understand. There's just too much stuff.
Probably.
I don't know if you listen to the show, but this looks. I imagine when Darth Vader pulls down them leather drawers and sits down on the potty, that this is what his bathroom looks like. That's what I picture in my head. No, I don't picture Darth Vader pooping, folks. That's not what's going on. But you get the point.
Yes.
Folks, if you haven't heard, if you didn't hear like the pre-show and stuff, I don't know why you wouldn't have. I mean, everybody listens to that, right?
I know, right? I do.
We have the Cohen Foundation on tonight.
Yes.
I'm
excited.
I'm super amped about having the Cohen Foundation on.
Right?
As you guys know, I'm passionate about helping veterans. This is how I spend my free time, is helping veterans out. The Cohen Foundation, a friend of mine named Sarah sent me to them probably 2 years ago, and they have been like the go-to. If a veteran calls me and he's like, I'm hungry, I'm homeless, I've got something going on, I need help, I need to talk to somebody, this is the phone number I dial. And they have 100% always taken care of the veteran.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what the Cohen Foundation is,
You're
folks,
fixing to find out.
Google right now, and we're going to talk to them in about 5 to 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
You're going to love it. I'm very, very excited about this.
And a huge shout-out, our very own Moon. She just got...
A real person
she
job.
Just got a job at I think it was like Weather
Nation.
Weather Nation.
She got a real person job.
Yeah, she got a real person
like
job.
They're paying her, not
and
like
then,
what we do.
And then Rob got promoted at the VA. So it was a good job. And the only positive thing that I got going is
his Denver Broncos
I
shirt.
went to the store and I got my co-host a special present for Veterans Day /
I got a Veterans
Christmas
Day present, folks.
/
It's a box full of cigars.
Yes.
Woohoo! So all the show prep. That's just what we do. When I say show prep, what we're doing is sitting outside smoking. I need to be crystal clear on that. And it's usually making fun of each other for 37 minutes. Because I drive like a gorilla after work to get here. If you can picture a gorilla driving a Toyota Tundra, that's what it would look like. I know. I can't do. Oh, he's responding to messages of people that are letting us know what's up with our audio. Hey, how do we sound tonight, folks? If we sound great on the app, what are you listening to us on? Are you listening to us through Alexa? I hope I didn't just wake up your Alexa. I apologize. If you're listening to us on Alexa, if you're listening to us on the app, if you're listening to us on the website, if you are listening to us through a cup on a string, let us know so that we can, hey, check us out. What is our audio like? Are we sounding the way we're supposed to sound? It looks like we got a lot of people listening on through way of Facebook. Hey, that's cool too. I appreciate it. We were on all of the social media platforms. You can listen to us live right now on Twitter, on Twitch, on Facebook, on what is it? Are we on Instagram?
We aren't on Instagram. Instagram won't allow you to. It won't allow you to stream on Instagram.
Those sons of motherless.
If they are able to stream on Instagram, I haven't been taught.
What are you doing? You can't do that. You can't sit in a closed room with a veteran with PTSD and then do the glances behind you like somebody's. I was like, what, somebody here? It's a very small room, dude.
I was going to say, it's a very small room.
But you're looking behind me.
You would
what? Hiya!
You hear the door open. Well, what cracks me up is like somebody will come into this on. They'll come into the studio and they'll be like, "Oh, from the TV, the studio I thought was a lot bigger than this.
We're
is
in a closet. This is there's like you can't see it, but there's a broom and a vacuum cleaner over here. This is the janitor's closet. You are listening to janitor radio right now." That's okay.
Oh, that's funny.
That's okay. I don't mind it.
That is funny.
It's very, very generous of Colorado Media School to hook us up the way they have. We really appreciate all their efforts.
Most definitely.
Speaking of your efforts, let's talk about the air conditioning in this building.
And let me tell you, so me and Rob, we figured out what we're going to be talking about with the What The segment. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to be very transparent with you right now. This show, it's going to be semi-serious because of
it's a serious subject.
Event that happened last week with a veteran committed suicide on TikTok. We're not going to ask Cohen about that particular subject, but we're going to ask Cohen about all the programs and resources that they provide and the key aspect of it. We're going to ask them, what's the eligibility? And they're going to let you know what the eligibility is, Some veterans, they just don't want to sit in the VA emergency room for an hour and a half to talk to somebody to get put medicine. They want real serious help. And that's what Cohen Veterans Network
There's lots of
does.
programs out there that can help you with that. Lots of them. We talk about them all the time.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be talking mostly about the show today. And then for the What The segment, me and Rob, we stumbled on this great show on Netflix. You might have heard it.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. I love the flashbacks.
So do I.
Of Karate Kid. And it's almost like it's like a reverse. Kind of like what they did with Rocky and Creed.
Uh-huh. Yep.
How they did the reverse. I like it. I really do. So, with that being said, everybody, we are going to go on our first music break.
Smoke.
And the music is provided by our very own Moon. But when we come back, be ready for it. It is that time. Interview of the week. We're talking about Cohen Network, Veteran Network. So whatever you do, stay with us. Don't go away. You're listening to the show that highlights all the nonprofit programs out there beyond the VA. You're listening to the HTrain Show.
Tee It Up for the Troops is a national nonprofit organization who uses the game of golf to help veterans as they transition from the battlefield to the home front. Our mission at Tee It Up for the Troops is to honor, remember, respect, and support all those who have served in the armed forces for the United States of America. whether they've been injured or they're suffering from some of the invisible wounds of war. We want them to know that we stand ready to help them as they take that next step in life.
I mean, I have focused more after being on a golf course. I'm generally happier. And I owe it all actually to this organization. I mean, I really wouldn't be where I'm at physically and mentally and quite frankly emotionally if it hadn't been for meeting and getting to know people in this organization.
As these military men and women return to their communities, we want them to know that there are great organizations out there to help them make that transition. And with our many connections to veteran service organizations around the country, we can make a positive difference for America's veterans and our military families. Teed Up for the Troops looks to support our veterans and military families through 6 key areas of support: suicide prevention, PTSD and traumatic brain injury treatments, employment and career pathing, sports and golf rehabilitation, housing and homelessness, and family and caregiver support. With your help and our many connections to veteran service organizations across the country, we can make a positive difference in the lives of these American veterans.
Common Ground Golf Course looks like a postcard. The USGA thought so much of this championship layout, they made it the companion course for the 2012 U.S. Amateur. Last fall, Common Ground was the victim of Mother Nature and the floods that devastated Aurora. Today, it reopened to the public. One of the best deals in Colorado is back in play.
Just the fact that we're back out here and able to play the full course today is amazing.
Dave Troyer has a bounce in his step. He's the director of golf at Common Ground Golf Course. 8.5 months ago, you needed a boat to navigate some of its fairways.
For 3.5 weeks, we had 6 to 8 feet of water on half the golf course, and it was a devastating blow to everything that we built over the last 5 years here.
September's floods gave new meaning to the term water hazard.
Once it drained off, everything was dead. We had to go through the whole process of regrassing everything down there. You know, we resodded 5 greens, reseeded 6.5 fairways.
In the golf business, that's tough to swing.
Being closed, you know, the hard costs and the lost revenue over the time, it was over $1 million hit for us.
Golfers were forced to make do on a modified 9-hole layout. But there's good news. The grass is finally greener on the other side.
Going from water to brown, dead grass to what you see today in such a short time is amazing. Now that we're going to get some 80-degree weather, it'll just explode. And as you can see, it looks like it's in phenomenal condition already. So 6 weeks, we'll see what it takes. I would say it would be middle end of the summer before it matches the conditions of the rest of the course. Can't beat the tees and can't beat the greens, and you can always find a good lie in the fairway.
One of Common Ground's missions is to give a championship experience at an affordable price. If you're a golfer, you need to check it out. Thank you to Dave, Andy, and Arthur for letting
Project Sanctuary helps reconnect military families so our nation's heroes can finally come home. Find out how you can help at projectsanctuary.us.
Hands down, this has been the best week of my entire life.
This organization is absolutely fantastic.
I was just blown away.
Incredible time with awesome brothers.
I really had no idea how much this was going to do for me.
I'm happy. It's been just a blessing.
These last few days have been awesome, sharing my story and riding with people who still care.
What a great opportunity to be here with your brothers and connect, talking to each other about shared experiences and getting able to sort of unload in a group of people that you're immediately comfortable with.
Some of our problems are all very much the same.
We're all in it together.
This program has just an amazing value.
It's really helped me look at myself as well as see others that are in the same situation that I've been in.
I think I finally recognized my worth.
I can't tell you
how meaningful I think the workshops, the camaraderie, and the discussions and the writing that we've had have been for me.
The bonding with the other guys has been just as good, if not better, than the riding.
It's like we've almost all known each other for a long time.
11, incredible dudes from
care of them. I am extremely excited to have you on the air. Please, Miss Bishop, by all means, tell us about the Cohen Foundation.
Love to. For those that don't know about the Cohen Clinic, there's actually a total of 18 clinics across the country. We started in 2016. There is a gentleman by the name of Stephen A. Cohen, hence the name, whose son went overseas. He was deployed to Afghanistan as a Marine, hoorah. And when he came back, knock on wood, and thankfully he did not exhibit or struggle with many of his brothers did. And so he went to his dad and said, look, Dad, who happens to be a hedge fund and has some funds to participate with us. He said,
in
look,
the Army, we call those rich people.
Yes.
Yes.
But if you
We're
want to
big
help
fans
the
of them.
vets, yeah, I wouldn't know that. Those kind of people, right? But he said to his dad, hey, if you really want to help out the vets, you got to help with the mental health aspect of it. There's just so many people coming back that are struggling right now, and resources are pretty limited. So he donated $275 million to open various clinics across the country. We happen to be one of them. We are a partner. The Cohen Clinic is a partnership between the Stephen A. Cohen Foundation and the University of Colorado. So we have these two really strong partnerships that are going on right now.
Cool.
CU partnership gives us this local flavor and that background support that we need to be here. And then, of course, with the Cohen Vet Network, that gives us that national network appeal and training and support that we need to carry on this vision and mission that is so important.
We like it. We like it a lot, in a huge way. So there are veterans, no joke, listening to this around the world, and we get people that listen from Argentina to deployed overseas. Let's say that they're looking for help. What resources does the Cohen Foundation offer? And am I using the right term, Cohen Foundation?
Well, we're actually known as the Cohen Veterans Network.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Yeah, sure. So the network, what we're going to do is you call in, and we're gonna get you connected, whatever that is. We probably have one of the strongest case management systems in any kind of mental health program for the veteran community. And what makes us even more unique is not only are we working with the veterans, but we're working with those military family members too. So we're not just working with veterans, we're working with the spouses and the children and the grandparents and the second cousin, third remove. As long as they're considered a family member, we're going to be there. We're going to do case management. We're going to do mental health, whatever we can do to help that veteran and that family member. That's what we're going to do.
So it's a little bit of everything, huh?
Everything. Our job is to get people back to better.
I love everything you just said. Let's say people want to reach out. They want to get more information. Where should they go? Are you on the gram? Are you on all the social medias? You got a website? What's up?
We sure are. And depending on what part of the country you're at, just go ahead and Google veteran, Cohen's clinic. That's all you need to put in there. And depending on what part of the country, one of those 17 clinics is going to come up. For us, best way is info@cohenclinic.org.
I know for a fact, well, not for a fact, I have a strong inclining. It's not just American service members. You've helped people from the Israeli Defense Force. You've helped people from the Australian military. You've helped people from the Canadian military. Correct me, am I correct there? It's not just American service members? It's people.
We're definitely going to lean towards, obviously, U.S. military. That's what our focus is going to be on.
Mm-hmm.
And our focus is post 9/11.
Yep.
That's all. Doesn't mean that we're not going to help pre 9/11, but that's what we're going to focus on.
I know for a fact you've helped folks with another. You've at least pointed them towards resources, which is the biggest thing. You can lead the horse to the water, and you can hold their head next to it, and they can either take a drink or you can hold their head until the bubble stop. If you know what I'm saying. So yeah. You guys have been a huge asset, and I really, really appreciate that.
Now, Ms. Bishop, just so you know, we've got a couple of questions. We've got 3 people that are I don't know how, but they're viewing from Afghanistan and Iraq, and they want to know what is the eligibility when they come back from Iraq. Like, do they have to have a percentage with the VA to be able to see you guys, or?
No.
Okay.
You know, what we're saying is if you want to get help, whether that's with, mental health, depression, anxiety, PTSD, if you're having marital conflicts, if your children are struggling in school.
If you're follically challenged. That's
we're going to help you regardless. And there doesn't have to be a rating. Cool. We don't look at ratings like the VA. What we're saying is if you make the determination you need help, we're going to get you in. And we're going to do everything we can to eliminate all those other barriers that have created difficulties for